Hello, are you out there? It's Mark with Redo Over, and we are back to Galactic 4. We are closing in on a win for our tutorial. This has been like 30 hours of gameplay, thereabouts. But you can see the whole sector is ours, folks. Where we left off was getting some constructor ships built up pretty quickly here. I assume there's some going. Yeah, a lot of idle shipyards. I'm guessing they're idle because we've had a bunch of constructors finish. But we're going to try and grab all these rare resources sitting out here. AMATs, a little bit of thulium. We've got some Illyriums floating around. And essentially just consolidating the fleets. I know we're knocking out a couple of the remaining heavily defended Precursor anomalies with our pretty good sized fleets. And then we want to win. Look over here. We're already starting to grab influence in this sector. And in general, I can see our prestige victory. We're up to 86%. We're closing in, so we're going to get right to it. Bye-bye. Time to hide the old face box. That's right. That's right. You can't see me, but I'm still here, guys. It's fine. Baby, go bye-bye. Pick-a-boo. Okay, sorry. That was really unwelcome, I'm sure. But nope, don't do that. Okay, where are we at here? We have a ship improvement coming off of the Icos fleet. I've got the Perseverance. She is a decent little... See, yeah, it's not really letting me see the ship proper there. 76 total HP. Not a lot of attack power coming off of this. I don't really think I need more hit points, so let's go with the Durantium Forge. Why not? Let's get some extra shot power on that bad boy. And that was our only ship improvement we needed. We have tons of idle shipyards, as we just discussed, but let's start streaming these constructors out to where we need them to go. So, that being said, do we have that? Is that ours? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just start sending these out. Yeah, constructor here is headed towards the east. I say galactic east, right? We're trying to grab some of the Durantium over here, and I believe there is a right here research relic that currently is not being harvested by the. Oh wait, what am I looking at here? We got the navigator space and we have the Festron space adjacent, but no one has a station around there. I want to get a constructor right about this tile here and see if we can extend its range to grab that research piece. That would be nice. And actually, here is another constructor right now. Let's repurpose that one to get it over here as quick as we can. And then that second constructor here, we will send in to try and grab up, these pockets. And then I have another Durantium I don't think we're going to be able to get. There's actually 2 Illyrium right there. You see those? And then that Durantium. So we have several things to grab. And of course, we'll put culture flipping modules onto these star bases quick as we can. So that's the plan on that side of the galaxy. Back over here, though, what do we got going on? Oh, did I just reroute? Did I? Did I just reroute? I did. Sorry. I meant to click off there. Okay. All right. We will check this event. TAS Perseverance 1 survey report. Precursor manufacturing anomaly. This precursor artifact seems to be powered by a strange new type of power cell. We think we can learn from this how to increase the manufacturing efficiency of all of our colonies. Good work, team. Plus 10% manufacturing to all worlds. That's fantastic. Yeah, it seems like most of the anomalies we're getting right now are empire-wide, are civilization-wide, which is a nice touch. Don't mind that at all. We've got some idle core worlds here. This is Kratos 4. Gosh, Kratos 4 is coming along. We've got most of the terraforming done. I can see they're a big influence world generating a nice amount here. I could see building up more cultural districts. I don't see why that wouldn't hurt. We still got quite a bit of land to develop. Influence improvement here. This is our single civilization assimilation foundation. We were going to plop this onto Toria. Was that the plan, folks? I mean, I think it would go really well here on this world. You can see we've got probably right here would be pretty suitable to be adjacent to these 2 influence areas, although this is producing diplomatic capital, not really extra influence, but questionable. I want to jump around real quick to Toria just to make sure I'm not missing out on something. Titus, Tolaman. Holy crud, here's Toria. Yeah, I think we should save the Assimilation Foundation for Toria specifically. So let's jump back over to Kratos 4. Probably should have gone the other way. What do we want to do with them right now? Let's see here. Pollution is considerable. It's really slowing down growth, and they have lots of headroom. So I can see trying to get pollution under control. There's a touch of crime. Not much, but a little bit. So, yeah. Good amount of manufacturing, not much income, no food, no research. So let's not focus in on those at all. Planetary Recycling Center would really help with that high level of pollution. We would want to pack this in around our other manufacturing districts. Oof, it could go up here. Military. The only problem with that is it's not going to help military, so I don't want to pull that out and put it there. I don't think that would be a good idea. It's not going to do much down here. Maybe right here. There's not really a good spot for that any way we look at it. Tell you what, let's pull this manufacturing district out of there, and let's put that in. It will at least feed the planetary generator, and it should greatly reduce this pollution once it kicks on. A -5 base with an additional -20% from adjacency bonuses. Yeah, that should knock out that pollution pretty much altogether. And then, do we mess with a prison? Oh my gosh, I never really have to build prisons for the most part. Loyalty is high. Governor's Manor would get us a touch more income. We're not really pursuing income here. Okay, that's fine. Listen, let's hit culture then, and let's hit manufacturing general tile bonuses after that, since we have a couple influence, a couple manufacturing. And then let's build in even more manufacturing district there. And how about an influence cultural district here and here? That'll keep them out of our hair for, it looks like, about 2 years, and will really help magnify both manufacturing and influences. Those are the main things coming off of Kratos 4. We have another idle core world. This is Kratos 2. It looks like we're pushing hard. Well, this is obviously our food world, and we have more than enough food. They have a good chunk of manufacturing. Again, we always want a solid base for manufacturing, just so that the world can, steadily and readily build stuff up. But I think we're going for population here. Let's get more growth going, and then we'll get more housing going. You can see we have headroom right now. So we have a very nice medical center, which we should drop in. Well, let's look real quick. Office of Control, +1 extra population, +2 population. Yeah, let's slot that in right there. That will be fed by these farm adjacency things, really boosting up the growth rate, like insanely so. 80% plus the base 30, 110% boost to growth rate from that. I like it. Anything else we need? Let's just check. Pollution is at 16. No crime. The people are relatively happy. Do we throw in a holo theater? I don't think we need it. We certainly don't need any science stuff. Pollution, we could knock down a touch. Let's do that. Just because it is a direct 16% deduction to our growth rate. Why suffer that at all? But let's not. So let's push this in right there, right? That'll kick back over to the supply depot at least a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. That should get the pollution under control. And then at that point, let's hit ups to housing. And do we need to hit ups to agriculture? I don't think so. I think that'd be a complete waste. We really don't need more food, but we could use more housing. So let's do a farm. Oh, we can't farm that. Ooh, bummer. Hold on. Can we farm here? We could. I just want the +2 to the aggro, from the aggro to population. So let's drop in a farm there, and then let's pack in housing all around it. There you go. So we're trying to essentially lock in housing around the farming. Housing and housing. That will leave just one free tile, and this will keep them busy for quite a while there. That looks perfect. We have another idle core world. Alula Borealis 2. We have our Torian, our Iconian. No, our Yor. Sorry. We got your governor in charge here. Plus 10 loyalty, minus 10% to research as a governor. That's fine. This world is just drastically underdeveloped. I think it's one of the worlds we got later in the game. Again, they have a very solid manufacturing base, a moderate amount of influence. They don't really seem to do anything else, which is okay. I don't really mind that. Let's just take a quick look. No crime, very little pollution. They're very happy. So this world is sitting on a good footing to do more or less anything we want. I would say, kind of like what we're doing in other places, we just get more population going. Let's make this a farm, and then let's make these surrounding areas housing districts. And then I think the growth rate's clicking along pretty good there. Growth per month is plus 130. The growth threshold is sitting at 576%, or sorry, 576 down here. So that means we're adding plus 130 a month. So we're getting that in 4.5 turns. So yeah, that's fast growth to gain population. I like that. And then the other thing I noticed is we do have some nice manufacturing tiles down here. We might as well just slot these in as manufacturing. It will help us develop everything else, and we still have a ways to go. We have terraforming to do and a lot of tiles to build up yet. So I think that's a pretty good compromise between growth and actually let's actually intermix, right? We'll kind of intersperse those so their ability to develop those tiles grows with their manufacturing. And then we'll hit housing right on the end. There you go. We'll get a lot of headroom on that world. I like it. We have a ship idle. This is one of our... Just checking for flagship here. No flagship. So this was just an invasionary fleet. I'll tell you what, we don't need them here at Char anymore. We've conquered every world in this space. So let's just dump them over towards the subspace jump port point. What are we calling it? It's a subspace conduit, subspace lane, subspace gate. I get it, but there's not really a physical structure. So I would call it a hole or a portal. I don't think gate is the right term for it. Again, only because it's non-mechanical, as far as we can tell. I don't know, maybe some precursors have some interdimensional machinery that we cannot see because it exists at higher dimensions, possibly. Whatever. I still think we'd see a shadow of it in our lower dimensions if it was there, though. Am I right, guys? Come on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Maybe it's a machine completely made out of energy fields. Oh, that's right. Non-matter-based machinery. Is that a thing? Maybe someday. What else do we got? Ship idle. This is our hunter group here. Yes. Let's get this ship in here. Let's go to fleet. We have a damaged prowler, maybe? Let's see, where's she at? One of them got pretty nicked up in that fight. Here we go, the Vanguard. We're going to take the Vanguard. We're going to pop her out of the group, and we will take the fully ready prowler and move her. Nope, that did not work. God dang it. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Son of a beep. Hold on. We have to switch which fleet we're managing. I don't understand why you can't just switch back and forth, but I guess it's to break a large group into several small groups easily from one window. I guess that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Prowler, excuse me, into the group. So we want to move on to, and I know we have the wrong ship selected. I see that, but we want to move on to our next heavily defended anomaly, which would be here. I'm just sending the Vanguard not to fight, but I am going to want these ships to repair as well. Not refit, repair. There you go. And this ship as well to be on repair mode. Oh, they're not going to travel while they're doing that? Hold on. I'm going to get them to the heavily defended anomaly, then have them repair just to make sure we're at full strength. And then we'll take out that heavily defended anomaly. And we have a second one right here, up in this area. And I think that's it. I think that'll be clearing our space out pretty well at this point. I think we have all the relics under our control and are being harvested right now. I'll tell you what I'd like. I would like it if these relics, these economic relics, these control relics, would indicate visually that they were being harvested. I like that they stand out. I like the vibrant colors of them, like over here, this culture relic. But they should have like a X or some sort of ring around them to indicate that they are in fact being harvested. Now, obviously, when you mouse over, you can see the owner, Deep Space Space Station Starbase 4 there, tells us that we are in fact harvesting that. But the bummer is that it doesn't tell us who the nationality is, or the civilization is, right? Over here, I don't see the Terran symbol. And if I'm not moused over, it gives no indication at all, right? So these rare resources here, like get colored out. Like here's a Durantium, right? Durantium is usually red. So when it's being harvested, it just turns this basic blue, which allows me to pick it out very, very readily. Let's scoot over to this sector real quick to see if we can find another relic that's being harvested. There you go. Owner, Altaris Starbase 2. But it says Altaris, I get that, but it doesn't necessarily. You can see like some of these names are just like Deep Space Station, right? Like if I harvest it, if I mouse over this Deep Space Starbase 5, am I supposed to know that's Terran? Right? Am I? It is Terran, but it's just like, indicate, guys, indicate. Throw up the civilization's icon badge somewhere on that pop-up, and secondarily, color out the icon to make it immediately visible that it is being harvested. So, just some things I would like for a Stardock to do here. I do see a cruiser in our space. We are no longer at war with the Altarans, though, so we'll let that sit for the time being. What else we got going on? Ship idle. Another invasionary fleet. Okay, I'm just checking for flagships real quick. Only because if there is a flag, we want to have them out there surveying. There's plenty of relics and artifacts left to survey. We have another idle ship, which is a supply ship. Okay. Anyone need help here? Victoria? Yeah. Yeah. Tolemon, I'm just checking real quick. Looks like we could help use them up with the terraforming module. So we use that supply ship there for that. That'll get them out of our hair. Another ship idle, another supply ship. Okay. Let's check our Kratos planets. Ooh, planetary recycling center, 7 turns. There we go. That's a big help. That gets it down to 5. Geez, we could even use another supply ship for that, to be quite honest. And here we are at the Alula sector. We have multiple supply ships just waiting for a job to do. I'm mousing over. I see the research district could use a little bit of help. Let's hit that. That gets it down to 1. And let's get this one in here for the housing district. There you go. And then I do have another constructor completed. We know that's going to pop up any moment. So we'll grab them. I see we have a constructor en route there to that AMAT. Let's get, let's see, and that's getting picked up by that base. Let's send a constructor back in here. There's a whole lot of Illyriums, which is cool. We have another idle ship. Right here. Oh, another supply ship. Fantastic. Okay. Who needs help? Silica mine. Everything's looking pretty good in the Kratos area. Well, that planetary recycling center. There we go. Let's speed that along. 5 turns is too long at this stage of the game. Another idle ship. Let's see if either of the Tituses need help. No, Tituses are cooking along remarkably fast. They are hammering out the terraforming. But as I look at Titus 1, it has 100 manufacturing. It's at 99 manufacturing. That's pretty good. Titus 4, not so much. I think I'm going to park this guy over here real quick because I have a feeling Titus is going to need more help. So we will just pass the turn on that ship. Idle shipyards here. I think we can ease off the constructors. I think that got what we needed. Oh my gosh, what are we looking at here? Let's do some modules and we'll grab a couple more supply ships. I think we're almost running out of ships we need to build at this point. We have another idle shipyard. Similar situation. Let's get a couple production modules, and then we'll get some more supply ships going. You can never have too many supply ships, am I right? Another idle shipyard. Let's start with supply ships this time. This is at Alula. And then, I don't know. Let's burn some research missions. What the heck? There you go. That'll give us something to do for a while. We have plenty of Promethium. We're not Promethean born or silica based, so we don't really need Promethean to help with our pop growth. And idle shipyard again? Crap. How many of these are there? Let's do some research missions. Again, bear in mind, each of those does consume a Promethean, so we don't want to be too crazy about that. That's at Alula, and we're advancing the turn. I want to keep an eye on our prestige up here. See if that advances at all. A constructor just popped out. Where? Here? Earth? Okay. Yeah, there we go. We got some AMATs right there on the other side of this black hole. Turns are going through. It's the Altaran Republic right now. Navigator's going. Watch that right down here. New month, 87. We did not adjust on the Prestige Victory. That's a little disappointing. Checking the Galactic Bazaar real quick. We got plenty of snugglers. Let's liquidate some of this stuff down. We really don't need all those. Harmony crystals I'll hold on to. Let's buy a touch of those. Sell off some of these. Kind of selling down on some of the stuff. One thing we cannot get enough of is Durantium, even at this stage in the game. But we never really got a good supply of Durantium going in this game. Quite honest, as you guys know. The only other Durantium supply available is sitting right over here. And I'm desperate to get it. I actually think we should leave these Illyriums and grab the Durantium, just because Illyrium's not in short supply. So, come on, guys. Oh, no, I accidentally sent that ship back again. I don't know why that ship kept getting pulled off. That's just so weird and annoying. And, yeah, this guy, still going. It's taking a long time. Ship idle. It's another supply ship. So many supply ships. Housing districts, soil engineering. Okay, who else needs help here, folks? Tolemon? Yeah, let's get a ship to Tolemon, and then Iconia. They do everything so well. They don't need help. I guess the ship's just gonna pass the turn. More supply ships here at Alula. 1, 1, 1. Okay, you're gonna pass the turn. You are also going to pass your turn. I would say it's fair to say we have more supply ships than we realistically need at this point. Toria could use help, sure, with the Colonial Clinic. That will get that done. Yep, down to 1 turn. Perfect. Ship idle. Another constructor. Fantastic. Let's grab the thulium up here. We don't have very much thulium we've been harvesting. And we even have an ascension crystal. Oh, that's actually really good idea, because that would help speed along our prestige victory. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Advancing turn, ships flying everywhere. We should have about enough constructors now. 1 coming up at the forge. Yeah, we might send that one up for the thulium, since this one's coming in to get the ascension crystal. And then, not that I usually pay attention to standard ascension crystals, because I don't really chase after the prestige victory, but now is the time. We're at that stage of the game. Ship idle. Where are you at? This guy? Why are you idle there? With the what? Just go sit over here. Just dock. There you go. Go on sentry duty. Where's sentry? Right there. Boom. All right. Why are they sending so many ships? Why are the Altarans sending ships in? What do we got here? Majesta, medium size, frigate, cruiser. But these aren't even flagships. Ugh. I don't really like them coming into our space, but I'm not going to go to war with them right now. So, yeah, it is what it is. Here we go. Let's get this constructor built. It will be a mining starbase, and we'll throw some modules on there. What are you going to do? We have a good amount of modules in production, so we should be able to get those built up pretty good. That'll sit. Another idle ship. We will just pass the turn on that supply ship. And here we go. Interstellar Resupply Doctrine. Rather than the fixed boundaries we've been working with, the Interstellar Resupply Doctrine uses a more subtle and refined system of hands-off between different resupply hubs. This should lead to substantial improvements in fleet range. That's plus 10 to ship range. That's a big chunk, and plus 12 to logistics. Also a very big chunk. pretty satisfied about that. We're never going to do mining missions. Flexible bulkheads, I like. +1 capacity, meaning like storage capacity on the ship, as well as a 10%. So this would actually allow us to develop much better equipped ships because they have a lot more components on them. That's very nice. So yeah, we'll grab flexible bulkhead. We will take a look at the score world here. We're at Alula 2. And what the heck did we have them do? We haven't looked at this in a little bit. It just finished terraforming, obviously. That's adjacent to the Colonial Clinic there. Approval, yeah. We can certainly put in housing, just more housing. She's got a lot of headroom on housing. Can we get growth going along at a better rate? Not particularly. Take a look at this. We just looked at a planet a couple turns ago. I think like one of the Kratoses or one of the other Alulas. Their population was at 9. And when we looked over at the growth threshold, it was sitting at just under 600. This planet has tons of headroom, max pop of 18, but their population's at 12. So just, we'll say 33%, a third more than the other planet. However, their growth threshold is more than double at 1,300. So 3 pops difference more than doubles the threshold. So you can see it rapidly starts to slow down the rate at which you add more pops. It looks like it's probably pretty sweet up towards about 10 and then drastically grows after that. Now, that's just a wild-ass guess on my part, but it seems pretty straightforward. What could we do to improve growth rate? Well, we could reduce pollution. It's not a bad idea. Our people are happy. There's no crime. There is pollution. That's really the one building that could possibly help us out to increase the rate of growth. So, but that's the manufacturing capital, though. No, we don't want to do that. Do we have a pollution processor here? Planetary recycling right there. It's just not doing very much. It's sitting at 13% total. Yeah, it's kind of squeezed into a bad spot here. But you can see there's not really any suitable manufacturing on this world. Well, the planetary generator is sitting on top of it, and that's it. So I don't know there's a lot we can do about that, unfortunately. I'll tell you what. I think we're just better off pursuing more population here. And I don't think there's much we can do about the pollution at this point. Although, maybe we could get a bioagriculturalist. Let's take one of our, let's get a farmer going. Let's find someone who has a good chunk of, what is it, diligence here? Who's got our most dill? 10? 13.5? Oh gosh, that's good. Hold on. Scrolling across. That 13.5 is probably going to be about the highest we got. 10s. Hold on. Almost done. 11s. Okay, here we go. You, sir, are now a proud farmer. You're welcome. But check this out. Bioagriculturalists boost the world's food, lowers its pollution based on their diligence. So this person here will reduce our pollution by nearly 14%. Here we go. We promote them. Massive deduction. That worked really good. And let's get one more farmer going. Let's find someone else who's decent diligence. Someone said 11. Here we go. You're a farmer and bioagriculturist. That does take the 1 Promethean, the 1 control. So we'll get through our Promethean pretty quick if we keep doing this. But I think that's well worth it. Pollution is gone. We've eradicated pollution. And you can see it has indeed improved our citizen growth rate. So now that that's done, we still need to get more buildings going. So let's start with just general housing improvement, and then let's what do we want to do here? Let's throw a farm up here. Oh, we can't farm there. Dang it. Well, housing district. I would say it would be nice to pack farms around these because it would boost their population, but that's good enough. And then let's get more housing and more housing. That will keep them busy for a while, get them out of our hair, and they're going to keep growing big fat pops. Idle core world at Alula Borealis 1. So Alula Borealis, again, not really specialized. It looks like we're pushing into research. That actually makes sense for this world because we have 3 greatly improved research tiles. Unfortunately, I don't know that we have any research buildings per se. I have a little bit of pollution, so I could see getting the planetary recycling in there. We have some colonial clinics for growth. We have no crime. We're not doing the assimilation. We don't need the trade network. Pretty happy place. I think we should get the planetary recycling center out here. It would benefit the supply depot and the planetary generator the most, so let's drop it right there. Get good feedback. That should essentially annihilate that pollution and boost the production from these two buildings even more. Now that that's done, should we nudge in a little spot for population growth? Possibly. I wouldn't mind pushing it up. Let's just tuck them. Yeah, let's just tuck them down in the corner here, right? Like that. So this will give us big ups to population growth, about 50%. And then we just continue with research. Research. Yeah, we're just going to pack it all in around here. There you go. That'll keep them busy for a very long time. And actually, let's move that up a bit. All the way to the front of the queue. There you go. What else we got? Ship idle. More supply ships. Medical center? Sure. We'll have the help with that. Get that down to 1 turn. Anyone else? Oh, there we go. Terraforming at Ptolemon. Let's send this supply ship that way right now. More idle ships. 2 supply ships. Holy crud. That's all right. We actually got some pretty big stuff going here. Let's send both these supply ships in at Alula Borealis 1. Their planetary recycling is sitting at 12. It is now at 6. All right, I'll take that. And we have 2 more. Holy crud. There we go. 2 more supply ships. That got it down to 1. I hope that wasn't overkill, but it's done. Here we are at Titus 1. What do we want, folks? Let's get some more modules going. You know what? Because we actually do have quite a few constructors en route. We're going to want to do some serious upgrades to those new star bases. We have multiple supply ships here. Let's just take one of them, not both of you, just the one. Pop you out of there, boom. And we're going to take that guy and fly it into Titus to help with their planetary soil muckety muck. And the other one will move off just so they're not stacking up, and we'll have it pass the turn. We have an event popping up. This is Explorer Survey Report. Encounter with a robotic star drone. Your flagship captain reports discovering a lost cargo container floating in the void. Upon opening, they reveal a mysterious robotic star drone with advanced technological capabilities. When this drone is deployed, it acts as a small but lethal ship in battle. Yeah, let's grab it. We don't need the credits for anything. And I won't deploy it for now, right? We'll save it in case an emergency pops up, but that looks fine. Ship idle? Where? What are you guys doing? This is one of our flagship groups. Yeah, okay, with a little bit of escort. So let's scout some anomalies. Back here. Wow. Way out of the way there. Yeah. Oh, and there's another Ascension Crystal, although it is being harvested by Deep Space Starbase 12. Oh. Are they getting everything they can out of there? Yeah, they're getting full harvesting. Which, again, though, up here, if we look, you can see our Ascension score is at 125. So, yeah, we do want to scoop up these Ascension crystals here, if possible. Let's get this guy in. Oh, gosh. I almost wonder if this guy could grab all of these. Come on. How much of this could he get? Check this out. If we park him right here, he could probably get all 3 of these. Oh, we're so close. Okay, we're going to try that. We're going to try and get the 2 AMATs. Oh, you know, we might actually have more constructors than we even need, than we even realize. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna shift this guy over right now. Let's just get it done. We'll do a communication starbase. And we'll get those precursor studies going. Xenoarchaeology Lab? Will that help? Maybe. Ancient Studies Center? Sure. Xenoarchaeology Institute? Why not? There you go. That'll be bringing in quite a bit of Ascension. Let's just double click on that. Ascension Crystal? Oh. That's interesting. It's not really telling us what it's yielding. Did the score go up? No, it's still 125. Huh. We'll have to see if that advances, folks. I'm not sure about that. What it's going to provide us. We have another idle ship here, though. Um, is this fleet ready to engage the heavily defended anomaly? Probably. Here's what we can do. We'll bring this ship in. Let's fire a beam volley. Oh, wait. No? Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. We're going to have them repair. Let's have this fleet. Yeah, let's have them repair. Let's just get them to full strength because the heavily defended anomaly could do some damage. So that's fine. Here we are. We're at the Durantium pocket. Thank goodness. Let's convert this over to a mining station. Yes, please. And let's start doing everything we can to get as much Durantium out of that pocket as possible. And that puts our Durantium at 0.6, giving us a total harvesting of nearly 3 Durantium per turn. It's not great, but I'll take it. Another ship idle. Here we go. Another constructor. Fantastic. Who else needs help harvesting? I think we're getting most of this. There's probably more Illyrium up here than we can grab. Maybe that one ship can get it all. We may have overdone. Let's send a constructor over here, though. I do want to make a military starbase right by this subspace gate 2. Because, listen, a heavily built-up starbase is really hard for the enemy to crack, and you can always run your fleets in there for protection if they're in danger of being destroyed, which I don't think is going to be an issue for us. All right. A couple things happen. Research complete. Flexible bulkheads. If we could move our bulkheads when needed, we could better maximize our space. With flexible bulkheads, the internals of the ship would be much easier to adapt for maximum storage. That's right, extra capacity on the ship as a base, as well as an extra 10% on top of those. And then what else do we have here? Computing substrates. That would just gain research, general upgrade on planets. Shield augmentation. Extra shielding. We probably don't need it. We're not really at war. Xeno resource extraction. Ooh, let's grab that. That'll make all those mines better. We'll have that in one turn. And then the other thing that happened is you can see here our prestige victory. We advanced 1%. I see our ascension score has not moved from the 125. So I really don't know. Well, there's the 10 per month. Okay. It is what it is. There's the ascension per month. Yeah, that's being studied. And we're going for a third one. Oh, no, we have it. We have that one and we have this one. So it looks like we've got all the ascension crystals at our disposal being harvested right now. That being said, let's get this guy up here and grab these 2 AMATs. Yep, there's just the 2 of them. We'll convert you over to a mining starbase, and we will make all of our basic improvements to harvesting. This should get us to, what, a 1.2? Yeah, total off of that one station. That's a lot of antimatter. And then we had another constructor flying out. We're going to send them up here, though, for this thulium. So they got a little ways to go yet until we can start harvesting that. And how are you doing? You're nearly there. That Illyrium is being harvested. So it's really these 3, this triangle. So we want this guy sitting right in the center. Gosh, I think that'll get us there. Let's try it. Let's switch this over. I know if we go any further, we're going to just be getting on the edge of that. I don't think that'll quite work, but I think we can improve the range of this. So check this out. Let's get all of our mining pods built up. Boom. And then there should be, there you go, Starbase range +2. I think that can bring the third one in, but there's more Starbase range. Let's do that. And then anything else we want to add on here? I'm just checking through real quick. Now, these other ones are military based. Let's hit done. There you go. You can see the massive diameter. That range did in fact improve out. The line was here, and then it went 1, 2, and then another 1, 2 because of those modules. So this guy, not this turn, but next turn, will click in and grab that Illyrium. So that's working really well. We're being pretty efficient with that. And I want to check the fleet down here real quick. They are repairing. Looks like they've got a turn or 2. Let's check our executive orders. What do we have? Forced overtime, not really necessary. Draft colonists, pressure scientists. We don't need any of that control right now. We got another ship idle, more supply ships. With supply ships with nothing to do, folks. That's a bummer. Just moving these ships off past the turn. Why can't I select that ship? That's so weird. Okay, past the turn. Here we go. Another supply ship. Sure, upgrade housing at Alula. Borealis 3, why not? We are so efficient at getting stuff built. Pretty much we've got these worlds down to 1 turn per structure, which I like. Thulium mine does not need help. What about Tolemon? Soil engineering? Yeah. Let's get you over to Tolemon there. Tolemon actually has another supply ship coming in to help, which is fine. And we have an event popping up. This is coming from the Discovery. Lost atmospheric filter. Your flagship contains reports. Captain reports the discovery of a mysterious cargo container floating in the void. Upon inspection, it contains an advanced pollution remover module of unknown origin. Oh, yes. We're going to take the atmospheric cleanser, folks. Let's take a look at it. I believe that's a minus 10%. Let's use that right now. We're going to go to our planets. We'll sort by pollution. And Tolemon is suffering from a massive 65% pollution. That's horrible. Now, Iconia is at 57, but as we've agreed, the Door don't suffer from pollution, so we're not worried about that. But Tolemon is in bad shape. Why? Well, here, let's use the pollution atmospheric cleanser right now. We'll get that on there. Then let's check the... oh, wait, hold on. Bail out of there. Let's check the... Okay, well, maybe the fact that it's got precursor nanites is adding to pollution. But let's get an orbital in that can help with that. What are we looking at? Climate control? And that's farming. Atmospheric cleanser. That's minus 20%. Let's do it. Well worth it. That's got them down to... Oh, I don't see. Go back into the planet. We're down to 35% from 30. So we've shaved 30 off of there. That's really good. But where's that pollution coming from? Base pollution. It is just the base pollution, and oh, it's a bombarded world. Okay. It has a plus 30% base pollution to start with from previous orbital bombardment. That's pretty rough. That's a rough past. But it is what it is. Okay, well, that'll help them grow faster at this point. You can see we're wrapping up on our terraforming. We've got a little ways to go, but should we get the planetary recycling center in? Yeah, let's do it. Right here. Yeah, that looks reasonable. That'll give some little ups, get us, a good amount of relief on the pollution. That should knock it down to a very manageable level. But then I would like to bump up a little more manufacturing on top of that. Yeah. See, let's slot that to the front. Let's slot both of these to the front. Only because terraforming doesn't get us anything in the immediate. So we'll hit done. And was Tolemon... No, not... I'm waiting for Toria to be ready. They are. Oh, look, they're only 1 building away with the thulium mine here. So we want to find a home for the Assimilation Foundation. So what that's going to do is get us large improvements to influence as well as providing a +3 adjacency bonus. So what are our proper influence buildings? We have tourism, influence there, but it's only yielding a +1. That's not really going to help us out. That's more tourism. It's not going to do much. Tide pools grants a +1. Great Shoal's not doing anything for us. Population improvement. Gosh, I almost wonder if we should pluck off this cultural district improvement and then terraform these two and build that in around them. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's destroy that improvement. Let's get that in right there. And then let's get the engineering done on these adjacencies. I could see building a pocket of influence around this backside and maybe looping it around underneath the tide pools this way. So let's actually get that in the queue. We'll save the final terraforming for some of these other spots here. There's a lot of terraforming that needs to be done on this planet. But I think that's a good starting point. Yeah. Maybe a little bump up to manufacturing just so we can push through quicker on that. Okay. And how's the pollution? Not great. Victoria's pollution's not great. How about the planetary recycling center? Oh wait, we want it right there. So when that's done, recycling will go there, adjacent to the planetary generator and supply depot. Well, it done. We have another event coming up. This is the Stargazer, the Dreadlord's Harbinger. Our flagship has discovered an artifact suspected to be of Dreadlord origin. Its weapon of terrifying power, able to instantly damage an entire enemy fleet. We must decide whether to preserve it for potential usage or dismantle it. So secure the weapon. This is a Betatron Collider, or we sell it for 150. Now, we don't need the coin. Let's take the Betatron Collider. I don't think we'll ever need it, but it's better to have it to not have it. And Ship's Idol. This is one of our scouting, flagship right there. And the TAS Discovery is ready for an improvement. I think she's got plenty of hull. Let's get some AMAT going on there. We'll hit upgrade, and we'll send them off on their next survey mission, which is right near Earth, actually. And how are we doing down here, guys? Still working on repairs. Ship Idle. It's another survey group. Yes. Looks like they've cleaned out this area pretty well. Let's start sweeping across to the east, grabbing all these anomalies. Anomalies are yielding pretty good results for us at this point. And we have quite a few flagship groups flying right now, running a lot of surveys. So I appreciate that. Ship Idle? Yeah. We're just kind of grouping up our fleets here at this point. Let's see if we can double these guys up, and then let's put them on Sentry. Yeah, that's kind of its own group. I don't know if they can pack much more than... Oh, we have room to 56 now, actually. Hold on. Can we pack these all together? Oh, wow. Those are big fleets. That's actually pretty cool. That's a really large logistics size, and those are large ships. It's not like those are a bunch of tiny fighters. Some pretty good ships. No flagships in here, though. I just want to check real quick. Any flagships we would want out there actually investigating. Primarily transports and siege ships. I'll tell you what, we would conquer a planet very quickly with that Taurus fleet too right now. So, what else do we got going here? Idle ships? Yes. Oh, look at our influence bubble is pushing over so fast. Let's snug them in right here. And let's harvest that relic. Let's convert this over to a communication starbase. Yes. Let's get the archaeology lab, ancient studies center, xenoarchaeology institute, precursor studies module, and then let's also build it up defensively, just since it is right on the border of enemy territory with 2 enemies. And I'm just going to burn through these modules here. Let's get these cultural awareness centers going. Obviously, we want to force a culture flip on those worlds as quick as we can. We're just taking everything. I'm not even reading them off. You guys know them all. These are all offering like extra 15% and a base 15. What else? Can we keep going with this? Sure. To be fair, though, we are running out of Durantium, but let's just grab stuff that doesn't take Tyranny. Yeah. A lot of weaponry. There you go. I don't want to squeeze the armor on. We'll leave that be. Let's get some sensors going. This will just help us keep an eye on what the Xenos are doing, and it gives us even more influence. You can see each of these sensor packets just gives a base +5 to influence growth. It adds up. It adds up really quick. And then Starbase range. Yeah, what the heck. That'll burn up the rest of our Durantium there. Slipstream generator. Yeah, what the heck. Let's do it. And finally, there you go. That is a fully upgraded cultural starbase. It pretty much functions as a military starbase at this point with all those weapons and armor. And it gives us a massive +52% to research from all of our colonies. So that's a good grab. Here we go. New research completed. Xeno resource extraction. Raw mining ore is only one part of the resource generation process. Extracting valuable materials from that ore is an extraordinarily involved process made orders of magnitude harder by the sheer variety of contaminants we find in alien ores. Yeah, all these mines get improvements. I see pushing up to 0.3s, but also big bonuses like there on the manufacturing, sitting at a +4, +6 to income, +4 to income, +15% approval, +2 research, +6 income, +6. It's interesting, actually. The vast majority of those relate to income. But yeah, it's a huge amount of production. It should be big gains for us. Here we go. Antimatter power plants. Why not? Let's grab it. We'll have it in 1 turn. Excuse me. I'm watching up here. Our prestige is at 89 right now. Let's push our event forward. This is coming from the Curiosity survey report. There's a Diablo catalyst in the capsule, a rare ship upgrade that increases the weapon firing rate of a ship. Bring it on board. Disassemble it. Now, we're going to bring it on board. We definitely want these. And we actually have a ship that's ready with an improvement in the Gallus Fleet 1. This is the Curiosity again. Yeah. Sure. Does the Curiosity got some firepower? Yeah, you know what? Let's throw it on there. Let's use it. Let's use it. Let me check her. Where's she sitting? Oh, she's actually got quite a few modules. Command center, analysis chamber, experimental lasers, survey module, hull support, extended reinforced hull, slipstream accelerator, Diablo cast. Yeah, we've got some sweet stuff on this ship. Her combat rating, though, a little on the lower side. Right, she's durable, but this is a ship that could definitely use more firepower in the future. But for the time being, they just need a mission to go run. They are deep in alien space, which is fine. Oh, there's an unharvested thulium right there. But yeah, let's go snag some capsules out of Altaran space. What are they going to do? We're at peace. They can't do anything. Suckers. All right, Ida Core World on Titus 1. So high pollution, high approval, no crime. It looks like Titus 1 is a fantastic manufacturing world. It's really their focus more than anything. But I do see we're making a pretty good push for population gains right now. And I would love to reduce pollution. Right? Let's get that under control. Where can we slot this in that would be most efficacious? Most efficacious, right here? Yeah. There you go. I mean, even the Stellar Forge is feeding into it. That will give us a massive 29% reduction to pollution, which will more or less solve the pollution problem all by itself. While they're doing that, we will then follow it up with a manufacturing upgrade. Can't upgrade housing. Interesting. Can upgrade research. Not really that interested, but you know what? We got it. Let's just throw it in there. Get them out of our hair for a little bit. There's nothing else we need them to do. And ship idle. Where? More supply ships, of course. Yeah, let's help with the planetary recycling center. That got it down to 3. Let's help again. That got it down to 2. And one more time. Those things are quite expensive. There we go. Yeah, it was good use of those supply ships, getting them out of our hair. Here we are back on the Alula side of things. Ew. We got quite a few projects going on here. Let's start with the Colonial Clinic. I always kind of feel like buildings take precedent over standard housing. The tiles, you know, that's how I like to play it. Another ship idle. All right, does Toria need help? It does. The Assimilation Foundation is a massive 18-term project. Holy cows. Well, good. We actually might direct a few more supply ships up that way because that is a very long-term project. And we have an idle shipyard at Earth. What do we need? Let's get 2 supply ships in the queue, and then how about some more modules? Again, we have many star bases that are getting upgraded. Ships idle at Alula Borealis 1. Sure, let's get 2 more supply ships. How about a couple of research missions? Not that we really need them, and then a couple production modules. Actually, I almost wonder if we should switch over to some treasure hunts. Just earn more capital, although we seem to have quite enough credits at the time being. This is Toria. Let's work on some treasure hunts. Subsidize a private venture to unknown places to find and collect valuable artifacts. Sure. What the heck? I don't know what it's going to do, but it doesn't cost us any rare resources, so why not? Here we go. Advancing the turn. I see some ships scooting around. See, we're almost up to that thulium up top right up here. I see some navigators scouting stuff out. Here's a new research complete. Antimatter power plants. Antimatter, while exotic, is not as impossibly rare as we once thought. With careful handling, Heavy emphasis on the careful. We should be able to create impressively potent power generation facilities. That's giving us a galactic achievement. Holy crud. I didn't realize that. Galactic achievement. Okay, we should be in a race to build that. It's going to take a little AMAT to go in, but a moderate amount of construction. It yields 1 maintenance, and then it yields a +3 adjacency bonus to all. That is quite unusual. It's not really a manufacturing. It's just a massive boost to any world you put it on, but you only get to put it on one world. So let's choose the tech. What else do we want here, folks? We don't really need more ship speed. We don't need more. Oh, that's not bad. Regenerative gels. Let's do that. Improve the health of our citizens. Increase population growth. Yeah, we'll grab that. We'll have that in 1 turn. So the big question is we have a very powerful building. What would we be most interested in? More research, more manufacturing, more pop growth, right? You could drop that next to a clinic. It really pushed the population growth up. Is that necessary? It'd be interesting. We could drop it on Earth, obviously. She's our main world, and she has a lot of room for improvements. Let's think about this. So where's our aim at? Right there? +3 to all. See, we dropped the housing district right here, I believe, to provide a plus to all. Right? There's our capital building, power generator, supply depot, Hall of Tradition. That's just a little bit of gross income. Income and tourism for the Xena Welcome Hub. Gosh, it's all so good. It's all so good. Yeah, you know what? Let's rip out that housing right there, and let's drop the AMAT right in the heart of that. I think that's kind of cool. But the other thing we do need though is more housing. Earth is getting a little crowded. Yeah, let's move the AMAT ahead of that terraforming, and then let's start packing in population. Where? Right here. That looks like an excellent place for additional housing. Yeah, we'll call it good. We'll move that in front of the terraforming as well. So let's just leave that sitting at that level for the time being. And maybe click in a little research on the back end. That'll keep Earth busy for a while. Earth actually could really use some supply ships. Here we go. We have one right there. Get that colonial clinic done in no time. Core world idle. This is back to Iconia. Our jewel, our gem of highly polluted Iconia. Jesse Jan there is got everyone quite happy, although there is massive pollution. We don't care. They're slowly growing, and that is fine. We've improved almost everything we can in this world, folks. There's no crime. We're not worried about pollution. We can't build a medical center. Why not? Not that we really need one. The manufacturing capital would go very well here. Oh, I think we should do that. It's overkill, but what the heck? It seems like fun. Let's back out of here. Let's buy a little Durantium. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Grabbing those up. I like to have 3 of every resource if possible. Yeah, we'll hold on to those precursor nanites for the time being. Let's go back into Iconia. There she is. Where would we put this? It's +3 manufacturing bonus. I mean, all these tiles are fantastic for this. Gosh. Supply depot would benefit. They won't. Planetary generator would. Yeah, let's pluck this out of there. And let's drop the manufacturing capital in right there. Oh, that's crazy. It's going to boost that up. We were like about 180, 183. Be interesting to see where that gets us. And it'll help with pollution. That's good. Here's the Ico shipyard is sitting idle. They can do anything in 1 turn. They can build any ship, anything in 1 turn. So let's have them do treasure hunts. Sure. We'll throw a couple in there. Just get them out of our hair for a bit. Ship idle. Here's another supply ship. Does Earth need help with their project? No, they're not too bad. Tolemon does though, right? Is Tolemon working on that? Yeah. Planetary Recycling Center. Toria's got the Assimilation Foundation. Let's send this supply ship all the way up to Toria, actually. All right. And we're going to advance the turn. Oh, no, not quite. More idle ships. Here we go. Yeah, let's have these guys kick over a mining center right there. We'll get the improvements on it. Techopod mining. Mining drones. How are we doing on Techopod hides? Oh, we're making a pretty reasonable amount of them. That looks good. And then the other thing I was thinking of, you realize we could theoretically harvest these asteroids. We could harvest any asteroid pocket. I haven't messed with asteroids in a long time. Let's just zoom in real quickly. We have 2 pockets of asteroids here. They are unharvested. Okay. Right, because this was all Torian space before. We have a single pocket here, another pocket there, so that's up to 5 pockets of asteroid. Oh, and more around Tolemon. These are being harvested. Okay, those are taken care of. And up here, those are harvested. Those are harvested. Okay. Looks like some of these guys did some work for us, but yeah, we could actually use... where's our nearest starbase? Here we go. Supply ship. After the supply ship, let's just start pumping out asteroid miners. We'll get 2 done there. We'll jump into here. Same thing. We'll pop a couple asteroid miners out. And we'll move these modules to the back of that queue. Do we need them all? I don't know, but it can't hurt. Asteroids are always fun to harvest. Let's check our executive orders again. Yeah, there's nothing we really need there from that control, from those executive orders. Here we go. Let's put this right here. And let's build our military starbase. Okay. We'll just start building up all of our defensive stuff. Get those barrier arrays going. Durantium composite armor. Slipstream generator. Yeah, these are big costs, actually. The maintenance costs on this will climb very quickly. We're at 6, but we'll keep pushing it up. I want to fully develop this military outpost. And this will really make an excellent control point between the 2 sectors. We will be in charge of it, backed up by a whole lot of firepower here. Mainly invasionary fleets, but a lot of ships nonetheless. There you go. And what are we missing to finish these out? More Durantium? How much more? Yeah. Oh, and hypersilicates. We're out of hypersilicates. Okay, no problem. Let's spend the coin. Oh, here we go. Research complete. Regenerative gels. On one of the worlds we've settled, we've discovered a plant with unusual regenerative properties. Having isolated its active ingredient and made it safe for use, this breakthrough could improve the health and longevity of all of our people. We get to make the organ market. Population improvement, civilization achievement, so we only get one of these, dramatically increase the planet's growth and crime. Oh, because it's an illegal organ market. Okay. But it gives a base growth of 50%, crime +5, and then a per bonus level of 10% growth. And it does have adjacency of +1 wealth, +1 population. We need to find our world to pack that on to. But let's do the genetic architecture. Look at this. In one turn, we'll get improves the status of all of our citizens. +3 intelligence, +3 social, +3 diligence. That's massive. I don't think I've ever gotten that technology before. But here we are. We're going to jump into the Galactic Bazaar because we do need to buy up a slew of Durantium. We're about out of coin, which is fine. And then can we get any hypersilicates? No, not right now. Let's sell off a bit. Get all these down to 20. Yeah, let's get Promethean down to 20. It's actually quite valuable, so it makes sense to liquidate a bit. And we'll sit on top of these others. Precursor nanites, I think we're developing a little too slowly to sell off. I don't want to sell them. I don't know why. I'm not going to, but yeah, I think that looks good. Let's jump back in here. So we can get the Xalon defensive system. We can get the exploration support system. The only thing we can't get is the Omega Starbase defenses because we're short 3 hypersilicates. That's fine. Listen, ain't nobody going to mess with this platform for the time being. She's got a lot of firepower. A lot of firepower. And actually, when we jump out, we can see she can fire missile volleys up to 4 tiles away and beam volleys up to 2 tiles away. And then, yeah, let's park one of our fleets in there to help defend it even more. I really don't think anyone is going to crack that starbase. On this sector, you can see we're harvesting our research there. We are pushing our influence towards both this navigator and this Festron homeworld. Or not homeworld, but sorry, just world. But we should be starting the culture flip process on a whole slew of worlds up here. I don't see them in rebellion yet. Why not? I would expect Arnor to be pushing into rebellion. Okay, let's check the Festron worlds. Here we go. 31% rebellion there on Agna. Or how do you say that? Agena? Yeah. Here we go. 50%, 56% rebellion here. So these worlds will be ours shortly. 22% colony rebellion and 18% colony rebellion. Listen, so that's 4 worlds that will fall under our sway in the coming turns. We'll get in a couple more rounds of play. I see some Illyrian pockets we haven't harvested yet. You know what we need is we need a couple more constructors headed this way. Do we have them? Are any of our star bases working on constructors? No, we stopped on that, which is fine. Let's jump into Iconia. Let's clear out some of these treasure hunts for right now. As much fun as they are, we don't need them. And let's get constructors. Right? They can either get the Illyrium or they can turn into cultural or military outposts in the other sector. Let's get 4 of them going. And we'll advance the turn. We're about done for today. We're sitting at a little past an hour. I was hoping to wrap up one more turn. And again, I'm just keeping a close eye. Yeah, we'll help out here. These Kratos worlds do need some work. Keeping a close eye on that prestige victory here. Ship idle. Another supply ship. Fantastic. Anyone over here need it? Housing. Upgrade. No. Let's send this up to Toria to help them with the Assimilation Foundation. They got a ways to go. Ship idle. What do we got? Asteroid miner. Fantastic. Yeah, let's start harvesting some of these pockets of asteroids. It's not going to hurt nothing. We've got a supply ship right here. Terraforming, manufacturing. Yeah, we'll help with the terraforming at Titus 4. And you know what I forgot about is our fleets are still repairing. Yeah, you know what? They're good enough. They're ready to go. Let's take some pot shots. It's an invalid target. We can't pre-target it. All right, we'll just go in for the kill. We'll trade some fire. We didn't lose any ships. Let's just check the damage reports real quick. Full health. Ooh, the Perseverance did take considerable damage. That sucks, but she survived. It looks like they focused fire on the Perseverance. No other ships were damaged, so that was a close thing. But she is surveying. She'll have that done in 1 month. Fantastic. And then when they're done with that fight, we will send them off to up here. I think that's our last Precursor anomaly, which is good. We're making our space safe. We'll advance the turn. Or we won't, because there's an idle ship somewhere. What do we got? Supply ship? Yeah. Earth. It doesn't... Yeah, let's help Earth out. Let's get that done. I think that'll really boost the planet Earth in general. Here's genetic architecture. A combination of DNA modification techniques and advanced computing systems has enabled us to begin customizing our very beings to better suit the environments around us. +3 to all intelligence, +3 to all diligence, +3 to all social. That's like a game winner skill right there. I mean, listen, that's going to boost your research, all your outputs for farming, manufacturing, in your social. It's going to help all your governors, make your people happier. That's really, really valuable. So we have artificial womb, we have Claytronics, upgrade manufacturing, and we have more beam stuff. I don't think we need more beam stuff. What else do we want here? Here, let's go for political capital. Galactic Commission. It'll get us diplomacy, a lot of diplomatic capital. Let's grab that real quick. You can see our research has climbed very, very fast in recent turns, and we have a massive jump up to 94% Gosh, I almost wonder if we should just finish this out here, folks. Probably. Let's see if we can get it done. Here's Iconia. The organ market. Yeah, they're not going to want that. The medical center, sure. Let's dump the medical center up there, right? I guess that was the plan initially. Is those two, the colonial clinic, and so they'll work on that. What else would they need? Shit, there's nothing else they can do. We've damn near maxed out everything here, folks. Let's do a cultural district. What the heck? Just kind of twiddling our thumbs at this point with that world. We were looking at population worlds, though. Let's jump back into Iconia. Let's cycle through. Who is our big population world we were building up here? I think we had quite a few planets that were headed that way, like Titus here, right? They could do so much. Jeez. Yeah, you know what? Let's just throw it in here. Let's throw it into Titus. Look, they've got this great core here. Let's throw the organ market in. And you know what? They can handle a little crime. What's a little crime going to do? Nothing. Nothing bad. They'll give population bonuses to these two. Yeah, we'll scoot it ahead. This would be a fun little world. Let's get a little bit of housing upgrade going as well. We'll move that ahead of the advanced delirium mine. And even the terraforming. Yeah. Interesting little world. But I wanted to get that building out there. Kratos 2, let's get more supply ships. And let's get one more asteroid miner. I don't know if we'll need it, but we'll throw it out there. We have executive orders available. Sure, let's get a leader invite going. Got a little bit of coin. Let's see if we've got any worthwhile leaders floating around. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at the intelligence on these guys. It's insane. Oh, Minister of Production's ready. Holy crud. Fantastic. Okay, so right now we have a 23 and a 22 sitting here. Let's find a Minister of Production. That is going to be a Purple Diligence. He's got the best purple. Right here. Sakura Bihai. Investigator. Timid. Biologist. Control. Yeah, we're going to grab her. And we will slot her in. And that's a massive 20% production for planets and ships in our shipyards. Oh, that's huge. That's huge, folks. That was a great get. We need a little bit more coin, but is anyone else really worthwhile? Okay, not on research, right? We're hitting a 22. That's good. What else? Purple. 26, 20, 21, 20. So 20 is our lowest there for our ministers. Does anyone beat a 20? No. And then let's check social. We have an 18 at in social. Anyone beat an 18? Now we can match it, not beat it. Angela Vim is incredible looking plague survivor. 20, 18, 11. Man, those are high numbers. It's... Gosh, they're all so good at this point. Really? Diplomats, I see the Fester and Hunt are very unsatisfied with this, which is fine. I don't really care. We might grab some of these folks up. We'll see. We're getting a little shy on coin. No big deal. The only trick right now is these numbers are getting so high across the board that you could hire a bunch of leaders and slot them into factions. But again, the differential is where you really get the most out of your factions, right? You want a very high stat and a very low stat. We'll let it sit for a little bit. Shipyard idle. This is Alula. Yeah, let's get some more supply ships going. And then maybe have them do certain research missions. Why not? Ship idle. A bunch of supply ships wrapping up here. We don't need them here, unfortunately. Let's send one on to Earth. Let's send one on to Tolmon, right? They've got a little chore in front of them. Fine. Ship idle. Who needs help at Alula? Right there. A little bit of housing district help. Why not? Ship idle. This is our constructor. And we're sending them through, actually, because we do have quite a bit of harvesting to do over on this side in this other sector here, the eastern sector. Another ship idle, which is a asteroid miner. Fine. Let's send them out. Where do we have more pockets of asteroids sitting? Here we go. Right there. There's another one. Another ship idle. Another asteroid miner. That's right. We have another pocket of asteroids here. So we'll have those all tapped out pretty soon. We have another event coming along. This is coming from the Perseverance. Precursor manufacturing anomaly. Yes, this is another power cell discovery for an additional 10% manufacturing all worlds. Is that forever? Is that forever? Does that just not wear off at this point? Oh, we're getting that from taking out the heavily defended things. So I think that is permanent. Let's jump into Earth real quick. Let's mouse over our manufacturing. Where are we getting that? Planetary Stimulus Minister down at the bottom, working my way up. Workers, Scientist, Governor, Manufacturing District, Planetary Generator, Supply Depot, Science Team, Productive, Mysterious Energy Source, Precursor Anomaly, Precursor Manufacturing Anomaly 2. That's right, that's the second one. So yes, all of our worlds have a permanent, never going away, +2 to manufacturing. We are getting those because of these heavily defended Precursor anomalies. We're going to send the fleet onward to this final pocket here. Hopefully we'll get some research or something cool. And let's send this ship busy repairing up here as well. Now we will have to make sure that our flagship in that combat group, the Perseverance, I think, does get fully repaired before we attack. We don't want to risk the ship being destroyed. FYI, we have Illyriums here we have not harvested. Holy crap. I didn't realize that. Oh. Let's pop another constructor in here. I cannot believe I missed that. Actually, I'm going to move that constructor to the beginning of the queue. Yeah, these are just sitting here unharvested. So we'll drop in a mining constructor there between the two of them just to maximize that. That's looking pretty good. Another event. This is another Diablo Catalyst. We will grab that. That will go on one of our ships when they're ready for an upgrade. Ship idle. Here you guys are. There's an anomaly right there. Did we discover another batch of research anomalies? I feel like we did. I feel like there's way more of them than before, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. Advancing the turn here, people. I hope. Let's keep an eye on this number up here. Navigator turn's going right now. Political capital. It's not enough for a government to know what to do or even to have the resources to do it. At some point, it must convince people to do this for it, to align behind its grand vision. We get the Galactic Commission. So with one Aurorus Arboretum and a lot of construction, 800, we get +1 culture per month. That is really nice. Culture is coming so far, slow and far between at this point. And it's got decent influence growth. We can, what is this, a policy here? Yeah, illicit deals. Exhort governors. Oh no, these are executive orders we're gaining access to. We get +1 diplomatic bonus with all Xeno species or civilizations, and we get a massive diplomatic capital dump of +5,000. Cool. We don't really use that for anything, but that is very nice. So what I'm watching for now is anything that can push us the rest of the way here, folks. Individual divinity? Holy crap. That's really nice. Citizens will see their stats increase by 0.1 per month. Oh my gosh. That's huge. It's all so good. You know, that's one of the great things about Galactic Civilizations 4 is that you never finish out these tech trees. It's just there's so much depth to them, and all these are still really good. I would like Claytronics. I'd like individual divinity. Sure, artificial wounds would be decent. Colonial law and policy would probably be pretty awesome. Oh, there's our final policy slot. Let's grab it. We'll have that in one turn. Why not? Let's take a look at our new executive orders. Ooh, Galactic Festival. Big bonus to tourism. Spend 10 control to execute it. Yes, please. Wrong tab. Hold on. No, wrong tab. Oh, sorry, guys. And yes, that's going to just give us a big 25% to tourism. You can see it immediately pushed up our monthly income, I believe. Anything else we want? Illicit deals? Resort Government, draft colonist. Maybe we'll launch Goodwill Tour when it's ready. It's got a ways to go, though. Okay. Shipyard idle. This is Kratos. Let's keep those supply ships coming. And then maybe throw in a couple production modules. We burned through most of our production modules at this point. I see our prestige victory sitting at 96%. We're so close. Ship idle. Yeah, let's just do some research missions and some treasure hunts. There you go. Ship idle? Where? Right here? Who needs help? Upgrade housing. Yeah, let's get some of these bigger projects going. And upgrade housing's 1 away. Upgrade housing's 3 away. Manufacturing. Yeah, so let's help with that one there. You. There. We'll get that finished. And we'll grab this supply ship. Does Earth need any help? Not really. Does Iconian need help? Never. Yeah, let's scoot this on up to Toria. They've got a ways to go on that. Alula, what are we looking at? 1, 2 turns on the research districts. So yes, you will help them out. Ship idle, another constructor, fantastic. This one is meant to harvest these 2 Illyriums. Our Illyrium production is getting pretty beefy. It's surprisingly not higher than it is. You know what? I guess there's a lot of Starbases out there we never put module improvements on. We probably could have been generating a lot more production. Although, to be fair, most of those are Illyriums. Really cares. Here's another constructor. Fantastic. Squeeze you guys through. To head for what? They're grabbed by the navigators already. Anything else floating around? We have more asteroids to harvest. Actually, quite a few of them. Oh, here, right there. There's some Illyriums tucked right in there. And then, yes, if we have a surplus of asteroid mining units. Oh, these are... Well, we have 1 pocket here. These ones are developed, but there is a pocket there. So, yeah, there could be a handful of more asteroids over on the side to fiddle with. We have another asteroid miner complete. Let's actually send that guy over right now. It'll be easy to forget if we don't do it. So they will grab this pocket of 2. We'll advance. Would you like to build the mining? Yeah, we're going to build the asteroid miners where we sent them. No reason not to. Altaran Republic going. Navigators are going. We're up to 97%. Colonial law and policy. For a colony to be effective, it must be filled with many, many people. They will not always agree. We must come up with a system for managing people, and there are many sins and flaws. A system flexible enough to work on a variety of worlds. So we get the planetary court, which just reduces crime. We don't need that. Obviously, we have the police state policy. We've got our final policy slot unlocked, and we get minus 10% crime everywhere, which should alleviate us of all crime everywhere within our civilization, which is most of the galaxy. So that being said, individual divinity looks awesome. Sovereign immunity. Oh, that would let us build even larger ships. Very cool. I don't know that we need it. Cultural domination. Let's go for that, folks. Let's try and push for the big win here. I think we're very close. I think we'll get it with that. I was keeping an eye out for hypersilicates. They're not up yet, unfortunately, but we could use a touch of xanthium. Again, I just like to have a little bit of everything. This number's looking pretty good across the board. I'm going to jump into our leaders tab real quick. Is there anyone deeply unsatisfied on the governor's side? Yeah, let's... Oh, no. I'm looking to see if we can award some harmony crystals. Boost of loyalties here. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yeah. A little bit of a gift. She's just on the cusp at 75. There you go. We burned through some of those harmony crystals. And here's our empty policy slot. Available. What do? We have everything left, folks. Influence growth, obviously. Diplomacy bonuses. Yeah, free trade. Genius grants. +1 general research. Heart of the Empire. That's only for our homeworld, unfortunately. So we don't mess with that too much in the late game. Land exploration. Police state. Protect the planet. That actually wouldn't be a bad way to get pollution under more control. Prototype defense, we don't need. Security lights, we don't need. Starship specification, tax exemption, a lot more loyalty, a lot less income. Urban planning, yeah, there you go. Throw it in. We'll keep our population growing. We're so close here, folks. Poor world idle. Yeah, nearly everything's done here on Iconia. We will upgrade their culture and then do what? Generate some treasury stimulus, sure. Maybe a couple of modules. Just trying to give them something to do. Here's Titus. Titus has a good amount of manufacturing. Holy cows, that's actually quite impressive. There's the Galactic Commission. We want this on our influence worlds, though, right? Oh gosh, yes, this would go very well on Toria. I would love to get that done pronto. I would love it right snugged in here. Let's push this up ahead. And we will get it built on that spot to be adjacent with the assimilation foundation. Let's hit done. And are we speeding work on Toria itself right now? I think we are. We have some supply ships coming in, but not enough of them. Here, what's treasure hunt? Oh, there we go. That's your problem. Let's keep supply ships going at Toria for the time being. Got quite a bit of work to do there. And I have a supply ship headed down there. No. Why are you going there? I want you going to Toria, please. Come on. Shipyard idle, Kratos. Yeah, let's get more supply ships. Shipyard idle. More supply ships. Hit done. Shipyard idle. Yeah, maybe an asteroid miner, maybe a constructor, and then maybe some more supply ships. Another ship idle. Yeah. Let's get her on up to Toria. Another ship idle. This is one of our asteroid miners. Okay. I think we had a little bit of an asteroid pocket up here yet to grab. Where are we at? Right there. We'll get that done. Another idle ship, which is a supply ship. In this case, let's see if there's anyone local that needs help. Yeah, there you go. Upgrade agriculture. Perfect. Another ship idle. Anyone at Alula needs help. Advanced Harmony Crystal Mine. I can't see how far away they are on that. Oh yeah, 7 turns. They definitely. Let's give them a little boost. I am excited though to have the Harmony Crystal Mine. I'm having trouble clicking right now, actually. I'm making multiple left clicks and it just was not selecting that. I've noticed that on this playthrough. I'm wondering if I'm getting some UI drop-off just from the size of my game. It doesn't seem like it. I mean, I know there's a lot going on in the late game, but it doesn't seem like I have that much stuff to contend with personally, but, you know, whatever. All right, let's send the constructor over, and we could work on culture flipping. I could see putting, like, a cultural starbase, like, right here. Yeah, if we don't need to harvest more stuff, let's work on that. And another ship idle. There we go. This is another asteroid miner. Who needs help? Are there any pockets left? Maybe. Nope, that's done. Dang it. That was a mistake. I think we've nearly got all of our mineral resources harvested. Oh, yeah, no. Let's see. Done. Yeah, we're sitting pretty. Maybe we can send this asteroid miner through to this side. Yeah. Not a whole lot left, folks. We're really, at this point, we've really hoovered up darn near everything. I'll tell you, let's just send them this way. Let's get that asteroid miner in position. We may need it for something. Here's another one of our anomaly crews. We'll jump in there on that. Another event, Artifact of Joy and Resources. Your flagship discovers an ancient artifact of mysterious object imbued with immense power. This artifact can either be harnessed to provide a massive energy spike to our shipyards or used to generate an aura of euphoria on a target. Uplifting, folks. So, +1 to manufacture on all worlds for 20 months. Now, that's a +1 manufacturing. It's not an input, though, right? I don't think so. It's not mineral. It's manufacturing. This is marginally useful. Or you gain a charge of the artifact harmony beacon. Let's do that. That would yield a +10% approval. I don't know that we need it. Let's sort by approval. Iconia is sitting at 96. Sorry, let's reverse sort approval. Titus is sitting at 84. There you go. Yeah, let's make Titus happier. They're right. Oh no, they're 96. Titus 4 is the world in question. Let's click it. This should put them up to 94%. No, it didn't. It got them to 89%, but still, it's a decent use of that. I'm not going to complain. We have another Titus 1 is idle right now. And yeah, we're just pushing ahead on their manufacturing. Everything else seems to be under control on Titus. There's really nothing they need. I could see squeezing in a touch more. Oh, no, we can't do manufacturing there. That's fine. Let's get agriculture district in there. Let's get manufacturing in here. And let's get more housing. And more housing. Yeah. We could do the housing improvement and the research upgrade. Keep them busy. Advance the turn. We do want another mining cluster. Yes, please. Idle ships. Let's make a mining starbase. We'll just throw on the basics here, folks, for now. Well, I guess we could throw on everything. We're sitting at... not everything, but let's get a little bit more influence going, right? Let's kind of push it out there. Don't want to get too crazy. We're going to run out of modules pretty quickly. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Okay, we'll call that good. Another ship idle. This constructor here is going to become a mining starbase. We'll get those mining upgrades on there. Techopod, mining drone, mining headquarters. There you go. An incoming message from the Festron Hunt. We, the representatives of Festron Hunt, reach out to you with a request that you aid in the struggle against the Navigators. Your support would be invaluable, and we promise 499 credits in compensation for your services. Will you stand with us? No, we're not going to do that this time, because at this late stage in the game, there's no point in going to war. We'll just say, sorry, we're not going to help you out. You're on your own. For World Idol. Borealis 2. Do we need anything here? Well, let's do basic manufacturing, basic housing. I don't need to worry about basic agriculture. I think that'd be a little overkill. But yeah, let's get some more housing, and let's do some soil engineering. All right, that'll give them about a year's work. We have another supply ship. Advanced silicate mining does need help. Let's jump in there. Actually, all these worlds just finished a supply ship. Let's keep working on the advanced silicate stuff there. And you there. Will it get it all the way? Probably not. Oh, it did. All right, that's nice. One more turn. Another constructor just wrapped up. What are we gonna do with you? We're gonna send you over here as well to potentially output more influence. So, and we just finished an asteroid miner. Do we have any pockets right in here left? I kind of feel like we got darn near everything at this point. Gosh, you'd think there'd just be more random asteroid fields out here, but no, that's okay. We'll push them through into this area. And the forge, this is Earth here. Let's get some supply ship going. And actually, you know what we do? We need more production modules. We are burning through all of those. Shipyard idle, Iconia. Yeah, let's get more production modules. We will build another mining cluster. Actually, I should queue up more at the Iconia shipyard. Where is she? Right there. Yes, build multiples of those. I know this is a very long video here, folks, but we should be about done. No? Okay. Cultural domination. Imitation is far more than the sincerest form of flattery. It is a form of conquest. If the people of alien worlds begin talking like us, acting like us, and thinking like us, they become us. Cultural beacon. There you go. Another influence modification. Indoctrination center. Massive bonuses to influence growth. Influence growth in general is just plus 10%. Celebrity unlocks celebrity population job. Yeah. and +2 cultural points. Gosh, is that just a flat 2 or is that a +2 every month? Let's choose a new tech. Let's keep pushing forward on these things. Cultural affinity. Yeah, let's grab it. Let's hit done. And while we're over here looking at these, do we have a cultural influence starbase here? Yes. Right here. It's a little far out of position, but I think it could be extremely powerful. The Indoctrination Center would take an Arnor Spice. Mother Bumpalump. We don't have it available. Okay, well, something to look out for. We get those Arnor Spices, it would... oh, look, by the way, this world is Arnor. Oh, fantastic. Huh. They don't produce Arnor Spices, but... yeah. At any rate, getting those modules on our cultural star bases would probably about put the nail in the coffin. We're at 98%. What can we do here? Can we go to Iconia and promote someone to being a celebrity? Is that a thing we can do? Entertainer. So, all right, let's try this. This would boost approval. And then celebrity. Celebrities boost the world's approval based on their social and influence based on their diligence. No kidding. It does take 1 Promethean. It takes 100 credits. That's not free. But yeah, that pushes up your influence. Where do we have that? Certain scientist, citizen, celebrity, right? There. Oh, that's fantastic. Granted, it's a very small... It's a small amount, but... Well, no, it's not, actually. Because, see, that's not a percentage. That's a base. Oh, my gosh. That's very significant, folks. That's a chunk. It really is. Obviously, your capital city yields you a +100 base, but... Well, that's... At least we got to see that. Oh, what else can we do at Iconia here? Let's get more culture for them. Sure, what the heck. Core World Idol. We're back to Earth. Geez, I'm almost getting sick of... I want to get these cultural buildings done. Earth would be a good place to build them. But I was really waiting on Toria. Toria, why are you taking so long? What the hell's going on over here? Where's Toria? Come on, Toria. Oh. Is she ready? Just about? Just about ready. Let's rip up this improvement here. Let's drop in this Galactic Commission and the Cultural Beacon. These are both Galactic achievements, by the way. We need the soil engineering done. Which one is it? Oh, here. I want that moved to the front. And then I want you there. All right. We'll hit done. And we'll advance the turn. Another core word idle. This is Kratos. She's doing pretty good on influence. Actually, she's a massive influence world. Here, let's just throw that in there, folks. Let's just get these out. And we'll do a cultural improvement after that. 200 influence coming off of that planet right now. Another core world idol. This is Kratos 1. They're just working on population, and they're actually growing pretty steady clip. It looks like they're about 7 or 8 turns or months per growth right now, which is fine. Pollution could use some work, so let's get that recycling center slotted in. Ugh. It's not in great spots for that. I almost want to tear up this housing. I do want to tear up... not almost. Let's just destroy that housing, and let's get that pollution center in right there. Planetary court's unnecessary. The rest of this stuff's not necessary. This should get that pollution under control, though, to really help speed along growth even more. And then we'll make an additional improvement to housing and to manufacturing and to research. Why not? We'll hit done. Shipyard idle. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll just get more production modules queued in. Shipyard idle. More production modules. Why not? And another... What do we have here? Asteroid miner. Kind of with nothing to do, unfortunately. I think they're en route, though. I think they're going somewhere. Making sure the shipyards are not idle. What else do we got? Ship idle. Here's another... Oh, well, yeah, let's work on the cultural beacon. Why not? Housing district. Planetary recycling. Yeah, let's get the cultural beacon finished off, folks. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much trouble with the left click on this right now. Cultural beacon's down to 5, and let's send another supply ship in. This should get us down to 3 or 4. Got us down to 4. Ship idle. Soil engineering will be done in 1 turn. Yeah, we're going to have the supply ship help on the next turn. Ship idle. This is just a constructor. Yeah, that's fine. Let's send her over. We're just going to start constructing and influence flipping everything we can. Ship idle. Perfect. Let's grab more artifacts. Event popping up. Echoes of influence. After weeks of investigating, our flagship has discovered a relic of communication prowess. This ancient device promises a significant swell in our planet's influence, permeating the ether with our ideals. Send it to the vault for later use. Absolutely. I did see the option for hypersilicates, but I would rather just have a nice influence growth plus 300%. That's massive. That's absolutely massive. 300%. Let's go to our worlds. Sort by influence. Kratos 4 is the king of our influence. Okay. Yeah, by a long shot actually. And they got the planetary beacon going. I'm actually kind of surprised Kratos 4. Yeah. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's do it. They're gonna get it. Right there. Big ups. Big ups. 296. That added nearly 100 influence right off the go there. Right, if we mouse off, click back on. Yeah. They're at 200 even. They're at nearly 300. That's huge. Forward world idle. We're back to Earth here. And what were we dealing with Earth? They've got a lot of overhead now on PopCap. Got their growth jacked up pretty good. But we got a medical center. Oh, wait. Why is my medical center not in there? What the heck? What the heck? Right here. We must have just finished that terraforming. We'll pop that in there. It'll benefit both of these. And pollution is there. It's chunky. It's a chunky boy. Let's get the recycling center in right there. It doesn't benefit as well as I'd like, but it will be useful. And then let's boost manufacturing, boost housing a bit. Keep them busy. Ships idle. Soil engineering, we're waiting for that to wrap up. Let's move the supply ship to here, and we'll have them pass a turn. Would we like to mine that cluster? Yes, we would. I'm waiting for soil engineering to finish. Ship's idle. We were checking on our flagship. We don't want her getting wiped out here. But I just want to go for it. We're just going to go for it. We're going to attack. Crossing our fingers that we don't lose our ship. We did lose our ship. Son of a beep. It's a massive risk. I knew it was. That's okay. We'll group them up. And the anomaly is there. Where's our nearest command ship that's available? Oh boy. Yeah, that was a little bit silly. I'm getting impatient, obviously, to just wrap the game here. I'm sure you guys know. Where's our nearest survey group? God dang, these guys are like heck of far away. They have 1 month remaining. We'll have the Fire Thea fleet head that way here in a moment or two. Constructor is just arrived. Let's see if we can build a cultural communication starbase. We have plenty of modules, but why can't we build these up? We need Durantium. No problem. We got a good amount of coin. Let's buy up a bunch of Durantium. Jump back in here, and let's start getting these cultural hubs, forums going, interstellar exchanges, interstellar embassy, interstellar ministry, cultural awareness center, and of course we can't do the indoctrination because we don't have the Arnor spices for the time, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. We got the scanners going for those bases to influence growth. We should be flipping worlds here real soon. 85% colony rebellion. Yeah, these are going to go over here shortly. Another ship idle. That's a supply ship. We're going to have them head up to help out Toria. And here's Toria with her soil engineering still. She's still not done with that. What the heck? I guess our turn's not flipping around. We're going to leave this fleet here right now to repair until we can get a proper science ship over there, flagship to investigate. Here we go. Let's move this right to here. Those are being harvested, but these are not. So you will become a mining station. Construct the Starbase. Let's get the Techopod hide and the mining barracks, mining headquarters. There you go. So much Illyrium. It's getting ridiculous at this point. And here we are. The Galactic Commission is ready to be built. We have several supply ships ready to help with that process. Pushing that down pretty quickly. Another ship idle, no problem. The cultural beacon, yep, we'll help there with that. Down to 2 turns. Here's another supply ship that should finish that off. It did. You know what I'm amazed by is that our cultural points progression has gone so slowly. We never even finished out individualism, right? We're still closing in. Still need to get competitiveness. Another ship idle. They don't need help at Ptolemon, but they will need help at Toria. Let's keep working on the Galactic Commission. Another ship idle. Here we go. Sure, the Stargazer's our flagship. Let's get the Diablo cast on it, and then let's have this group influence this final heavily defended Precursor anomaly. It shouldn't have much in the way of defense now, I'm hoping. And then here's another exploration group. Let's have them grab this capsule over here. Event popped up. A surprise in space, the Precursor food replicator. Our ship has stumbled upon a lost cargo container adrift in the vastness of space. After some time deciphering the ancient glyphs on the exterior, we've identified the contents as a Precursor food replicator. Integrating our ship, it gives it essentially unlimited range, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's not. It is limited. It's +5 though. I think our ships can go pretty much anywhere now, so not a huge deal. I don't even know what ship we would put that on, because all of our ships are in fleets for the time being. Here we go. The Explorer Survey Report, derelict mining drone. Our flagship finds a derelict mining drone drifting aimlessly in space. The drone appears to be from an advanced civilization and is still functional. Your engineers managed to reprogram the repair drone. Upon confirmation, the drone is added to our fleet. So what can we do with it? Get some Helios ore or get some Durantium? I'll get Helios ore. What the heck? Advancing the turn. Oh my gosh, more asteroid cluster. Sure. Ship's idle. Where are you, idle ship? Who's the idle ship? You guys seeing that somewhere? Where? Oh, right there. Okay. Sure. Let's gosh, you know what I'd like to do is just move them into position here. And oh, no, can't quite mine there. All right, we got to back up. We're too close to that starbase, but I could see making a mining starbase, even though maybe it can't mine yet. But eventually, when these starbases go away, we'll be ready. We'll be in position. I'd like that. Let's get some more production modules going. Shipyard idle. Let's get more production modules going. This is at Kratos 3. A ship idle. It's a supply ship. Upgrading culture. Housing districts. Planetary recycling center. Yeah, let's help out there. And we'll have them help with the cultural district upgrade. Ship idle. 2 supply ships. Yep, let's get that Galactic Commission going. That should more or less kill that off. No, not quite. Oh, here's another supply ship. This should get us. This will get us down to 1. There you go, folks. It's all looking pretty good at this point. Ship idle. Oh, there's a supply ship. Yeah, let's help with the planetary conversion there at Ptolemon. Trade offer coming in. They want to give us... We give them credits and fusion power plants, and we get Monsantium deposits? Ew, I don't think we need Monsantium. And I'm going to reject that. And we will say done. Goodbye. You know, it's interesting. We haven't had many trade offers in quite a while since that big war broke out. We do have new options at the Galactic Bazaar, though. There's the Arnor spices. We need to buy up pretty much as much of this as we can get. Hold on. We're going to sell off as much as is reasonable. Drop that down to 20. We can't sell Durantium. We can sell off AMATs. The production on those, you can see we've boosted up massively just in recent turns. Sell off a touch of Promethean. Sell off a bit of Thulium. And the reason for that is I want as many of these as we can reasonably get. It might not come around again for a while. Okay, so with that in hand, though, we can now jump in and make some improvements on these cultural bases. Right here? Yeah. There you go, folks. Boom. Hit done. Here's another cultural indoctrination center. Hit done. Any other star bases of ours? Another one? Oh, we have it right here. My gosh, it's just right on their doorstep. Poor sons of beeps. That's probably going to be about it. That's going to be such a massive push to influence. We're advancing the turn. I see our constructors flying out everywhere. Kind of pre-positioning. Ships idle. Yeah, we'll just switch this. So we can't make a mining base. Interesting. Well, we'll make a communication star base. And we'll throw some more cultural influence on there. I know I'm not being too critical right now. As you guys understand, we're just trying to get this wrapped. We're trying to get the final couple percent. We'll hit done. You have annexed planet Agna 1 from the Festron. And here's cultural affinity. A new longitudinal study has revealed the effects of our culture on alien minds. We shall use this knowledge, along with the latest market research on rapidly flashing colors, to compose media more appealing than ever. For we now know what they like better than they do. Entertainment capital. This is massive. A huge bonus to approval, influence growth, and some touch of crime. But it's got big adjacency bonuses for approval, influence, and tourism, all of +3. It's a civilization improvement. We can upgrade entertainment now. We can upgrade culture again. We have the Hive Mind Starbase module, which is just more influence growth. Quite expensive, though. Durantium, 2 Harmony crystals, 1 Snuggler colony, 2 Arnor spices. So a lot of those resources that we don't produce much of, and for most of the early and mid part of the game, you have not a lot of need for. Now it's necessary. Now you have something that you need Snuggler colonies for. But in general, we get +2 culture points and a pretty nice 10% bonus to all influence everywhere. We'll choose a new tech, and we will push forward with cultural conquest. Yeah, we're just going all in at this point, folks. No reason not to. Jeez. We're at 96%. We lost ground. How is that possible? Oh, I'm frustrated. I was really hoping we were just a turn away. Why are we losing ground here? What am I missing? We flipped one world right over to us. It's an amazing world. Here, let's get a leader in there. Right here, Angela Vin. Sure. We will slot her in on this core world. Right there. Okay. Let's take a look at Agena. Population improvement for the Mother Hive. Fantastic. Oh, that's big ups there for social intelligence and diligence. Do you think that would work even on non-Festron? Oh, well, maybe you wouldn't want to put non-Festron people with Festron. They might not like that very much, to be really honest. Oh gosh, guys. I'm a little frustrated. I was hoping to just kill this off, but we don't seem to be able to lock it down. It's a bit annoying, I'm going to admit. We'll hit done there for now. Core world idle. Culture, there you go. Build it up. We should just be winning out at this point. I don't get what's going on. Let's look at the data bank. Let's go to the timeline. Here we are. This is faction power, economic power, military power, population, influence, manufacturing, research, approval. I mean, hell, we're even at the top of approval. Treasury, prestige. I don't know what else to do. I'm frustrated. I really thought we would just be there. Nothing in here is really going to help. Oh, well, we can do that. A little bit of research there. Yeah, what the hell. Do we fall back somewhere? Galactic challenges? I don't know. Maybe we need to do that. Economic power. I feel like we're on top of pretty much every position at this point. Oh, I don't want to drag this on to another session. I know I'm whining, and I'm sure no one has watched to this point. I doubt anyone's left here. 2 turns left to go. Crud, these colonies should just flip. So close. Core world idle. Oh, heck. Just build more population, more housing districts. Sure. More housing. More housing. We'll put a agriculture there. More housing. More housing. More housing. They are loaded up, people. Toria. Planetary conversion. What are we working on after that for them? Nothing too critical. Let's actually slot that over. Where could the supply ship go to? Capital improvements? Sure. There you go. Well, we have a supply ship right there. And we will keep this ship just adjacent to Toria to help them out. We'll pass the turn. Shipyard idle. Let's do some treasure hunting. Sure. Throw them in there. Another shipyard idle. Let's get production modules going. Get done. Tolemon 4. Keep going a couple more supply ships on them. They're still developing. An idle shipyard here at Agena. Oh, wow. They have a shipyard. Oh, because they flipped us, so it wasn't destroyed. Let's actually get them some supply ships. Help them build that up quickly. Let's jump onto Agena. They have a defensive matrix, but let's get them the Harmony. Planetary beacon. We need Durantium. No problem. We could purchase a touch of that. Oh, we're gonna have to sell off other stuff. Gosh darn it. Boom. Want to hold on to those. Oh, we could burn a couple snuggler colonies. There we go. Let's get that. Let's go back to Agena. And let's put the... We don't have enough credits. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's because we bought other stuff. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Planetary beacon. That'll help boost influence growth there. Let's run the turn forward. I cannot believe we lost ground on that. I can't believe we dropped from 98 to 96 because we gathered an entire another world. What's going on? What am I missing here? What am I missing, folks? Let's build another communication starbase. Yeah. Cultural forum, cultural exchange, information hub, cultural awareness center, interstellar exchange, interstellar embassy. Boom. Ancient artifact. Fleet stumbles upon an ancient artifact floating in the depths of space. Origins unknown. And it will give it Durantium. Oh, that's simple. 1 Durantium. I'll take it. Sure. Let's boost up culture here on Iconia. There's almost nothing else we can do. Actually, well, while we're here, we could get more production modules. Just keep them out of our hair for a little bit. Core world idle here. This is a Lula Borealis 1. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're actually looking pretty good with the research. Let's just pack in more research development. You don't need them to really do anything else. There you go, and general research improvements. Let's find a place for this entertainment capital, though. Scroll around to Toria. Could do it, sure. Earth could do it. But Kratos is it. Approval. Interesting. Oh, I didn't realize this is an approval thing. But it'll boost influence, right? I'll drop it right there. There you go. It improves... Oh, that's military. Well, still. That's a fine spot for it. There's no reason that won't work for us. And we will see about speeding that along. Quick as we can. We should have a couple supply ships queuing up over here. Treasure hunt, production module. Oh, okay. Let's get a supply ship in the queue. Right there. And let's get a second one going. Also, just when you think you don't need any more supply ships, you do need more supply ships. Core world idle. This is Titus. A lot of manufacturing. Pollution is under control. Good amount of influence. Let's push ahead on housing and research. And let's have them get some economic stimulus going there. Perfect. Another idle core world at Tolomon 4. They finished their terraforming projects. That's good. Pollution is under control. It's not too bad. I have no idea what we'd even do with Tolomon. Possibly research? Sure. It looks like research could work out pretty well for them. Here, let's throw that up here. And we'll build research in around these. We'll start pushing that up considerably, plus additional research modifications there. Ship idle. This is one of our little scout fleets. Yeah, there's so many more anomalies that we can even possibly cover at this point. And this group is nearly there. Can they get that done right now? Yes, research in one turn here, folks. Victoria needs a little bit of help with that mine. Perfect. Ship idle. Tolomon does not need help. But they will? Nah, they don't really need it. No. Yeah, let's shoot them down to Kratos 4 there. Shipyard idle. Alula Borealis 1. We'll throw in a couple supply ships. You never know when they're going to need it. And then let's get a bunch of production modules. Get it done. Advance the turn. Where are we at? Asteroid miner? Where are you living at, guy? Right here. Let's actually send this ship off to go investigate this pocket of space over there. We never did get that completely scanned. We have another idle ship, another asteroid miner. I don't even know what to do with this ship. Let's have it just sentry where it's at. Test run Hunt's turn is going. Taking him a good while. What the heck? And Altarian Republic. Navigators. And new month, 96. Mother bumper. Gosh dang it. Let's keep pushing on here. Core World idle. Alula 2. Let's push up manufacturing. Let's push up housing. And then let's build in more. Yeah, let's get agriculture here, and then let's get housing going around that. Housing. Housing. Done. Shipyard idle. Get production modules in the queue. Iconia shipyard. Oh, man. I probably should have broken this up into 2 videos. I had no idea we would fall back like this. At this point, I don't I don't know what to do. I could go after a Galactic challenge, right? Close out of that. Here's our number 2 position. This is our number 2 competitor, the Altarans. They're so far behind us in every category. I just don't understand how we fell backwards. Is it a matter of being a contest, or are we just earning the points, right? Like here, if we scroll over, we're building Ascension, right? Ascension 20 per month. I don't know. I don't know. Their shipyard's still idle. Icos. Hold on. We could build up more military. Here, let's do that. Let's just start pumping out military ships. Maybe that will help push us forward. Same thing here. Oh, of course, we're burning through all of our resources. Bloody proposal. They're essentially saying they have a long-standing tradition of games that test the true capabilities of one's physique and mental prowess. For warm-up, your weak species would be well advised to provide some specimens for our warriors. Only if we get to watch? No, we're going to refuse that vile act. We're not going to participate. We do have a cultural point available. Here we go. Competitiveness. All citizens who have individual traits, individuals trait now provide +1 raw wealth to their core world. We will do it. We'll hit yes. And that caps off the entire individualism tree. We'll hit done. Ship is idle. Yeah, we're trying to help. Ooh. Housing upgrade? Sure. There you go. I really thought Kratos 4 was working on... Oh, no. Yeah, they're close. Almost got it. Almost got it. Anyone else? I think I'm going to have this ship just hover. Oh, my gosh. Select, you son of a gun. And pass the turn. Who needs help at Alula? Housing districts. Research district. Manufacturing upgrades. Help with the housing district. Ship idle. Here at Titus Planetary Mainframe. There you go. Event. Precursor range anomaly. Impossible though it may seem, we've found a breathable atmosphere inside this precursor artifact. The device is used to maintain it must have lasted several millennia. Suddenly it should prove quite useful. That's amazing. Plus 10% range to all ships. Oh, that's nice. I guess they get to preserve their atmosphere for longer. Very cool. Our fleet is done here. We will send them down to just kind of hang out, and then we'll send these guys off to just research more anomalies. But all the precursor anomalies are capped out at this point. I see we're back up to 97% here. Ship idle. We will have them sentry. There you go. Push forward on the turn. Yeah, I'm wondering if building up our military fleet more can get us some quick percentages. I just don't know what else we're supposed to do at this point. We've annexed Agena 4 from the Festron. Cultural Conquest. It's important to be clear, what we're doing is not mind control. It's better than that. We're showing aliens a better way of living, our way of living. It's their own minds that are coming to these conclusions. That's an additional 10% influence growth. We'll choose more tech. We're going to keep pushing on that. More cultural conquest. 4 turns away. What else can we do here, folks? Leaders. I'm not going to mess with that right now. Ooh. Techapod. We don't need... We're a little tight on money, obviously. Ship range. Lethal drones. Hit points for... minus hit points, Betatron Collider. None of those are going to help us out. What do we have here? Trade ships coming in from the Altarians? That's cool. We're at 99% prestige. My god. Is there anything else we can do? We can help Agena with their colonial clinic. Go. Perfect. We flipped a second world over. Let's also make them... yeah, here we go. We'll hire this guy out. We've got another core world. We're going to dump that in there. We did it. Okay. All right, folks. Victory. For years, your people fought and struggled in the galactic stage with your ambitions and conniving neighbors, although no single race ever gained a decisive edge. When the conflict turned into a war of attrition, it was your people who ultimately ended in the best position. Score 1,076,950. That's cool. That's good, I guess. Overview, quick summary. Most powerful opponent was the Taurian, who we took out quite a while ago. Rankings. We were first in pretty much everything that was good. Just our losses weren't in first base. We weren't in first place. Everything else we're in first place on. Average approval rating, 70%. Interesting. And the timeline. There you go. Back to the main menu. All right, folks. If you watched, thank you so much. I will be putting out a quick community post with the poll for what 4X sci-fi turn-based strategy game we want to play next. Roleplay heavy. But we'll choose the game, and then we'll choose the roleplay theme, the build we're going to go for. So that'll be fun. Otherwise, I've got some Slay the Spire stuff I've been starting on, and I'm trying to work through a Stellaris gameplay tutorial. I'm sure that will be a long, multi-month process. So if you watched, take care, as always.